Hey, Dr. Aziz here. I want to start today by asking you a simple question. When is the last time that you took a risk? When's the last time that you took a risk? Think about that for a second. What is a risk? It could have been going over and starting a conversation with someone. It could have been making a new decision. It could have been choosing to trust someone, to take an action, to buy something, to invest in something, to volunteer, to take on something new, to raise your hand in a class and say you have the answer to a question, to spontaneously share something with someone that you're talking to, not being sure if they're going to respond positively or not. All of those things are risks. The question is, when is the last time you took a risk? And even getting onto that subject, how do you relate to risks? Do you take risks in your life, or do you avoid them? Do you wait to be forced to take action, or do you jump into it boldly, assertively, proactively to take those risks? Because that's what it takes to develop a high level of confidence, to really break out of shyness and social anxiety, not just to get to the point where you can claw your way up to feeling sort of okay but not quite adequate. I'm talking about really reaching the top level where you really like who you are, you're able to create what you want in the world, go after what you want in the world, create the relationships and the dating and all the experiences that you want. In order to get to it at the highest level, you have to be willing to take a lot of risks, daily risks. Now, a risk is going into something where you don't know what the outcome is going to be. It could be negative. You could get a no, you could get rejected, you could fail. But you do it anyway because the reward, the potential reward, is worth it to you. It matters to you. You care about the result and you're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. That is what it means to take big risks and risk at the next level, at the higher level. Healthy risks, moving to a new city, taking a new job, taking on a new position, hiring someone, taking the risk to trust in someone, saying I love you first, asking someone out. These are all the risks that we can take on a daily basis that will magnify your entire life. And so the question is first was, when's the last time you took a risk? The next thing is, what is the next risk that you could take that would transform your life? What is a healthy risk, mind you? I'm not talking about the risk of like taking a handful of weird powder from that dude by the pier, not that kind of risk. I'm talking about a healthy risk where the potential rewards and outcomes are going to be life-serving and magnify your ability to give, to contribute, to enjoy, to grow, whatever the results are. That kind of risk. What is the one risk that you could take that would transform your life, accelerate your life, magnify your life? What is it? Is it something that you could do today? What is a small risk that you could do today that would change something in your life? That would make a decision, that would turn something, it would be a turning point for you, that you would just start down that path towards greater risk, greater involvement, engagement in life. Because what we all try to do is we try to avoid all risk, right? We try to avoid pain. It's a natural human thing to move towards pleasure and avoid pain. But what happens is we think, oh, risking equals pain. But we fail to realize, and Tony Robbins says this, and he's a mentor and I love his teachings, he says there's two kinds of pain in the world. There's the pain of discipline, of doing the thing that, even though you're scared, or there's the pain of regret. Now, which one's worse? Do you want to be like 60 years old or 70 years old or 90 years old and look back on your life and being like, well, that was a good practice round. Maybe I'll do better on the next go around. I didn't pursue what I wanted. I settled in my relationships. I didn't really go after what I wanted. There's a great video. I don't know if you've seen it. It's called Diaper Money. You can check it out on YouTube, Diaper Money. And there's a great line in the song. It's Andy Samberg and what are they, Lonely Island guys. And there's a great line in the song where it's something like, a very small percentage of the time I did it my way. And he's got this pie chart, and like 99% of the pie chart is like did what other people wanted, and 1% is did it my way. And he's standing by like all proud. He's like, yeah, I did it my way 1% of the time. Do you want that to be your life looking back? I did it my way 1% of the time. I got what I wanted almost never. If you don't want that to be the case, if you want to be living your life fully now, then you have to take risks. So find that one risk right now in your life that you could take. In fact, take it today. The longer you stall out and talk yourself out of it and come up with stories and excuses, the further it gets pushed down the road. So find that thing, decide on it right now, and commit to taking that action right now to transform your life. And then comment. Let me know how it goes. Comment on this video or send me an email, dr-aziz@socialconfidencecenter.com. Find me on the website, whatever. Just get in touch with me and tell me about it, because I love to hear about these stories of transformation and growth that people can make from a simple decision, a simple risk. So until we speak again, may you have the courage to take healthy risks and be who you are in the world. We'll talk soon.